Navigator for the College of Arts and Sciences at St. Martin's University. And today I'm going to show you how to set up an employer account through Handshake. So the first step, once you arrive to the Handshake website, you will see a sign up right here that says, "Are you an employer?" And you're going to click sign up here. Then you're going to want to use your work email address in order to sign up. You're always going to want to make sure you use whatever work domain that you might have, whether that's a .edu, .gov, or just the organization name.com. And by using the work email, any other of your coworkers or colleagues that sign up with that same domain can then be connected to your employer account through Handshake. I've already gone through and made an email using, it's a Gmail account this time, but typically I would use my EDU email, but because I am showing you how to set this up, today I decided to use a Gmail account. So then you're going to want to select and confirm your password. Sign up. So it looks like, because I've already created this account, that this address has already been used. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. But typically when you do sign up as an employer, as long as you haven't had an account before, it will take you to the next page. But since I do already have an account, I'm going to select log in and then use my employer account. All right, and so now here we go to find a company. So if you are signing up, but your organization or agency already has a Handshake account, you can search in the toolbar here, or search bar here, select search, and you can get connected to St. Martin's University or different organizations, whatever your organization is. But if you search for your company in this search engine and nothing comes up, that means that probably not on Handshake, and so you're going to want to create a new company. So I will show you how to go about doing that. So over here on the right hand side, you'll see can't find your company, create new company. So we're going to select that, and we're going to use we're going to select the company name and all that good stuff. So for this purpose, I'm just going to use an example. So I'm just going to type in SMU business example. The logo and banner images are not required, but they are definitely encouraged because this is going to be kind of a marketing tool for students. They're going to, when they see your Handshake account, they're going to see your name, the industry type, you'll have your website, and so including pictures also will help just identify who you are as an organization. So I always recommend adding a logo and a branding image of some sort. You're going to want to also select your industry. Now your organization might do a variety of different things, but just making sure that you select whichever one is most aligned with your organization. So for my purposes, I'm going to say higher education, and then you're going to want to include your website. This website can be a main company website. It can also be a public Facebook page, a Yelp page, whatever you have that you send out to folks to share more information about your organization. That's what you'll want to put right there. And then you're also going to want to put your address so students can see where you are located and look that up as well. And then a brief description of the organization. All right, so brief description. I just typed in, a general description for St. Martin's, but in here, this is really where you can add anything you want. So maybe you put the mission of the organization, some values, the vision, really anything that's going to tell the students and us as staff and faculty more about the organization. And then you'll select your company size, so 0 to 10, all the way up to 25,000 or more. So I'm going to select this. And then a public email And so this would be like an email that is a general email that if they email it, maybe it's like an info email, just a company's public facing careers email. So maybe it's the HR department or a volunteer department, or volunteer email, whatever one is just open for students to reach out to, maybe inquire more information about the organization. And I'm just going to use my other one. Oops. So then you will select create new company. And then you can select all the schools that you would like to be connected to. So if you are in Washington, you can search by Washington schools. I always recommend connecting to St. Martin's first. And you can just type in the schools that you want, and then they will pop up here. So I'm going to select the school. You can also filter by region. So if you are more on the west side, you can select only schools on the west. You can also filter by location. So if you want to stay in Washington State, you can filter by Washington schools. And then obviously, once you delete the text in here, you can see all the schools in Washington that are connected through Handshake. And so this is quite a few schools, so you can select whichever schools that you'd like to connect with. And if your organization does have locations across the nation or across the region, you can even broaden your search to different states. And so once you've selected all the schools that you would like to include or like to be connected to through Handshake, you will select finish. And don't worry, because you can connect with more schools after the fact. Then once you are in your Handshake account, this is what it will look like. You can view your profile, which will show you your logo, any work experience, external links. Here's where you might want to add any links to different websites or organizations, things like that, or to your organization. You will definitely want to add a photo if you haven't already. You can view your account over here and select phone number to include, so students can give you a call. And then you can also post jobs. And so this is a feature that you're definitely going to want to utilize, and I can show a video later about how to create a job in Handshake, but it is pretty straightforward, selecting the job type and employment type, the duration. You'll add more details, preferences, and all the good stuff that a job posting has. And so yeah, that is the overview really of setting up your Handshake account. And if you do need any more support on how to post jobs or internships, or just have questions and would like someone to walk through the process with you, please feel free to give us a call or an email. We're happy to help.